episode. We'll talk about fat. Alright, I feel like a smashed crab. Like, is everything still intact? Man, Ashley is just one beast of a fighter. You know, I totally edited all the submissions out. I have to kind of like, you know, make myself look a little bit good, like I know what I'm doing, but no, I definitely feel like I don't. Anyways, today's episode we're talking about fats and massaging through fat and how do we manage it, because massaging fat hurts. Now we all have fat. I certainly have my fair share. And I exercise every day and eat quite clean too, but I still carry all this fat. Massaging through fat hurts, especially when you're using pokey thumbs or fingers. The secret, the solution, the magic bullet is broaden out your stroke. If you're going to use thumbs, use two thumbs side by side, not on top of each other, side by side. Or better yet, broaden out the stroke, use fingers and all four fingers together. This way, not on top of each other like that. I mean, you can, if you want to go deeper, you can go on top of each other, but broadening out will feel even better if you contour with the rest of your hand as well. That feels amazing. But we can go even better after that, and that is using heel of your palm. Both heels of palms work really well. Now, high concentrated areas of fat like thighs on girls and love handles on guys, this is where it really hurts the most. Areas around the neck and the shoulders and the upper back, even the mid back feel fine. You can typically get away with a normal massage in those areas. But if you're going to work on, say, your partner's thighs, don't use thumbs. Broaden the pressure out, use the heel of your palms and slow your technique down. This is where we get into a lot of trouble when we're using fast strokes and we're not quite sure or quite confident of what to do with our hands. So slow it down. It'll feel good for you and it'll feel good to your partner. So there's our hot tip. It is so simple, right? Nothing we do is that complicated. Just broaden out your pressure, slow it down, and this is really important too, communicate with your partner. I don't think couples do this enough. Those that are receiving the massage end up just being quiet and not saying anything, and those that are giving the massage are so focused on giving a good massage that they forget about asking their partner, hey, is this too deep or is this hurting? Should I slow it down? Would you like me to go deeper? Would you like me back off a little bit? Simple questions that allow your partner to guide your hands in doing what they like. It's really important. So there you go. Tip is over. I think I'm gonna go die right now. I might just jump into bed and chill out. It's been 12 months since I've done jiu-jitsu. I do miss it, but man, it takes so much out of you, especially when you're fighting someone that is, you know, doing jiu-jitsu every day and they're a black belt, and you're just this little purple belt that just, I don't know, feels like he still knows nothing about jiu-jitsu. Anyways, there's our tutorial for today. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. You know, broadening, can I even say that word? Broaden? No, apparently I can't. No, that's weird. Broadening out your pressure is going to make it feel so much better, and slowing your massage down. Like, the slower you go, the deeper you can go.